It's for the Christmas Day special game between Monadi FC and an online player. And now looking for the online player here. A look at our current squad. In a moment here. Well, D's chemistry there, 80 points. Slightly lacking on the attacking side. Harry Kane's out of a contract, but Harry Kane, he's shown great commitment through the season. Often has had to stay on the bench. Lukaku is in the reserves, and it's been Harry Kane and Lukaku really because Tevez has been the starting striker in all the games. Morata takes his place ahead of Texiera in this game, seemingly, and Hulk is on the right, while Kevin Mirallas continues to play on the left. Well, looks like Winston Reid is going to make his way instead of John Terry. Pericek in goal has been in outstanding form despite some poor performances by the defense. Well, just as I said that. Looking for an opponent in this game. Hopefully someone who gives us a tough fight. We've had too many easy games here at the 8s, but you know, Monadi FC is still an up-and-coming team. What do you think, Andy, about Monadi's current form?
You know, it's been a tough fight. Most of these games have been hard to go through, but you know, Monadi, they got some top players, top players. And when they're on form, they can beat any team on their day. And here they come against Faxsport.
So this game's going to be pretty interesting between Monadi and Sfaxsport. Sfaxsport wearing PSG's jersey. Well, not anymore. But Monadi here with Mick George, their partners for the game. Are we ready? Looks like we are. Both teams ready to play. As we've seen Monadi's lineup already. Once before, couple tactical substitutes, couple tactical moves here with Czech being the captain, Hulk taking most of the other set pieces. Let's take a close look at Sfax FC's team. They got Tevez up front themselves and a strong defense with Victor Valdez, their goalkeeper, and a bunch of players, Spanish players in the back with Azpilicueta on the left. Looks like they'll throw a tough fight to Monadi, but Monadi have been pretty strong all through the season. And Andy, you might be able to throw more light on the game. So here we are, ready for kickoff on this beautiful night. Lukaku will start the game off with Tevez on the right. Off he goes to Tevez, finds Hulk. Hulk making the run, Hulk running through the defense. Beats one, beats two, still Hulk! Hulk all the way, and Hulk! Cannot get the last man, and Valdez covers up, but a brilliant run there by Hulk. A lot of pressure here early in the game by Monadi. Morata trips down one of the defenders. Well, that was Tevez. Looks like one of the teams here wants to make some switches. It looks like CSS is making some switches, and maybe they're trying to make some tactical changes to their team at the moment. We've had games in the past where opponents just through the fear of the opposition, just through the fear of Monadi, have quit the games, but no longer. It seems like CSS here with the possession in the back. Victor Ruiz takes this free kick. Monadi setting up to be defensive, but they work on counterattack, so that's how they're going to play through the game. Matic saves that ball, but it's back to Camacho. Camacho looks long but finds Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker to Hulk. Hulk tries to find a teammate, cannot find one. Tevez clears it. We have to be careful. There are two Tevezes in this game. Here's Tevez with the throw-in. Finds Mertesacker. He finds Matic. Matic trying to run through the defense. He's really the engine of this team. And Andy, you'd agree with me. Nemanja Matic has been in good form for Monadi.
You know, he's been terrible for Chelsea. But when it comes to Monadi, his commitment, take a bow, son. Take a bow for commitment. He's done that all season. But here's Boyan running through the defense. And Boyan with a few tricks up his sleeve. Tries to find a teammate. Camacho! Check with a fine save there.
It was it was Camacho who went for that shot, and Petr Cech had to be on full stretch to save that one. Tito to take this corner. Early pressure here by CSS. Cech handles that one confidently, taking his time. But that was a great save. That was an outstanding save. Petr Cech really, for me, has been the boy who has changed the Premier League this season by switching from Chelsea to Arsenal. Some would say that it was a bad decision on part of Roman Abramovich. Tevez in the middle. Victor Valdez handles that carefully. Both teams exchanging some early punches, but this has been that nervous game. You know, this way and that way. It's been end to end. Again, Tevez finds his way through. Camacho with a run. But Matic clears up, and Per Mertesacker trying to advance. He's not known for his speed, but he's known definitely. Oh, well, maybe the referee would want to come back and take a look at that one. A pretty naughty challenge there by Per Mertesacker. He might come back to it. Lukaku here trying to clear the ball, but bad handling by Lukaku. Bojan gets the ball, and it's out to Vidal. But Cech saves. Trying to find Tevez. They've got men here. 3 on 2 for Tevez. Here's Morata trying to look for a man, but runs into crowd. Azpilicueta clears. And here's Fuego. Fuego with the ball, trying to make some yardage here. Looks for a man, but cannot find him. And a big clearance by Winston Reid that time. But Victor Ruiz has the ball again. This is early pressure by CSS. They're really making their presence felt. They're in the box. Check! Cannot save it, but it's also gone wide. This is some big play by CSS. Victor Ruiz putting in the pressure, and Carlos Tevez with that big shot. Mertesacker, by the way, was given the card, which was quite likely from his challenge back there. He's got to be careful. He's on a yellow now, and he's got to avoid those challenges. But here's Hulk. Looking for Hulk once again. Morata, his trip there. Surely that's a foul. But the referee doing the right thing by keeping his cards in the pocket. Here's Kyle Walker to take this one. Walker takes, finds Hulk. Hulk trying to run through the right side, right channel. Crosses it in, but no one there. And maybe it's because they're set up defensively that they cannot find. Look at Lukaku's position. Lukaku's deep into that final third. He was nowhere near the ball. But here's Tevez running through. Tevez cuts one. Tevez cuts two. Oh, that was a big save. Vidal goes again. This is still not over. And Cech finally clears it off. Jesse to take the throw in. But Hulk clears it out. Who does that go to? Well, that's them again. Jesse. Well, the 8's got to find more players up front. I think this game is... They got to approach it more positively, you know. I feel like Hulk is making all those runs, but he's not finding guys in the middle, and he's really running into traffic, eventually trying to find... Look at this again. Kane in the middle, but no one else. Where is Lukaku, you might ask me? Well, there's a couple guys in here, and that's a big run. But he misses Carlitos. Well, that was the run he was looking for, but I would really think that there was an opportunity to pass in the middle and really find a guy. But this is a big clearance by Per Mertesacker. He's been on the top of his game. What would you say about him, Andy? Well, there's a guy viewing this game, and welcome to our viewers all over the world. This is a really big game. Cech saves! Well, Monadi is under huge pressure, Andy. How would you look at this pressure that's building up? Well, they gotta clear their lines better, and they gotta play out of defense, but they've not got enough bodies in the middle. Here's a big chance. Kane! Oh, Morata and Kane both had their shots at it, but really no one in the end could get it. Here's Hulk to take this corner, to take this throw in. Finds Kyle Walker. Walker tries to clear it in. Tries to cross it in, but no one in the middle once again. And here's a chance for Hesse to run. He's got 3-on-3 here. Finds Bojan. Bojan's got a lot of space. White Green's in front of him. Bojan goes through, keeps going through. But good defense in the end by Winston Reid. You know, he had that free run in the middle. And Cech's really got his hands full here. His defense not helping him out at all. There's Camacho. Camacho trying to find Tevez. Tevez cannot control it. and recovered by Azpilicueta. Here's Mirallas. Mirallas running through the left channel. Mirallas has the pace. Can he find enough bodies in the middle? Lukaku's trying to make his run. Here's Kane. Cannot find him. Morata clears it for Matic. Matic takes the shot. Speculative effort and wide. Well, this is a good comeback in these last 15 minutes by Monadi. There's more activity in front and they're getting more ball. Here's Tevez trying to make a run through but cannot. But Lukaku recovers it, so it's back to Lukaku. Can Lukaku find a person? He does. He finds Tevez. Will Tevez shoot? No, he doesn't. But Lukaku recovers the ball. Lukaku is really playing like the playmaker right now. I'd have expected his starting position. But here's Morata. Cannot make it. I'd have expected, going back to that discussion, well, I'd have expected Lukaku to have more possession in the box, but he's really playing behind the two strikers, and it seems as if Morata's the one in the box with Harry Kane. But really, in that first half, it's been a game of exchanging punches. Both teams having good chances. I'd say CSS probably had a couple better ones, but there's been a lot of penetration by Monadi. And if they can make it work in the second half, there's a chance. There's a chance. Is that a handball? They cry out loud. Well, big cries for handball, but not given. It's still a corner and Hulk to take it. Crowding the box here with Lukaku. Lukaku in there. Oh, the goalkeeper's missed it. Morata tries a shot. Does not get it, and they'll clear the lines through Fuego now. He has a chance, but brilliant work there by Winston Reid. Tries to find Lukaku, finds him as well. Looking for Morata, cannot take a shot. Oh my God, that might be a bad one. There's a big trip by Tevez, and he's off. Well, that was Hulk, and he's off for his second yellow. My bad. Well, I would apologize. I did remember that Hulk had one in the first half, and that is his second one. Will they change the way they're set up? They have no players on the right now. So will they change the way they're set up? Because CSS might try to exploit that left wing where they have an extra man. Here's Azpilicueta against Tevez. Tevez cuts in. Tevez still. Oh, what a chance for Camacho. Monadi trying to make some adjustments. Hulk is absent on the right, so they do not have a player on the right. Let's see how the manager for Monadi is going to change his setup given that red card. Well, Hulk was definitely very influential in that game, but now with his absence, well, they're going to put him up there and they're going to cover their lines. Mirallas, it looks like Mirallas and Matic are going to be the ones sitting back with Tevez and Lukaku in front. Morata probably playing too deep for his own liking, but he's there. And, well, we might have a change, it seems. Harry Kane's warming up outside. Here's Boyan. Looking for Camacho. Boyan still. Well, the game's evenly poised at 0-0. And there is a chance that we might see a change coming up. Once again, there's activity down the right at the bench for Monadi. But here's the ball with Fuego. Fuego in the middle, trying to find his way through. Finds Camacho. Camacho makes his way through. Clear! And that's a terrible miss. You know, he's clean through, killing pigeons and parrots. And how he cannot shoot that ball on target. You're a professional football player, and you gotta hit the target there. And how he misses is beyond me. My grandma could have had that one. He had to shoot on target there. Here's Tevez trying to drive through the right. Lukaku in the middle. Tevez goes for it himself. And that wasn't too far away. Valdez was stranded. He did not move a bit. And very close to finding that far corner. Tevez himself. Matic loses it. Mertesacker. But Winston Reid covers up. But it's back to Camacho, and Camacho cannot get through. Good defense here. Morata playing defensively. Here's Tevez playing alongside Lukaku. Tevez is not going to get enough yardage there. Kevin Mirallas is someone who looks tired to me. I've not seen him impact this game at all. I've not seen much from him. it's been either Hulk or Tevez or Morata down the right side. Mertesacker clears. But I'd be surprised if Kevin Mirallas lasts the whole game. Here's Mertesacker with a big clearance. Again, some activity down the bench. Well, it looks like they're going to make the change finally. It looks like Kevin Mirallas might come in. And there might be a double change here. I see Harry Kane warming up in the middle as well. So there might be a couple changes for Monadi. And CSS thinking about a couple changes themselves. What do you think about the game till now, Andy? Well, if it was me in the middle of the pitch, I'd have had more impact on the game. You know, the manager's down there back in his dugout, and I'm not sure what he's thinking here. Because he's not got this game by the scruff of his neck. And really, there's not much action happening in the middle. Here's Morata. Morata driving down. He's been tired. He's really looking tired at the moment. He's probably carrying an injury, but here is Matic. Matic has been like an engine in this game, and he's covered it a lot of times. Azpilicueta gets the ball, finds Mirallas. Mirallas finds Lukaku. Lukaku holds the ball pretty well. That's a good holding of ball. Here's Matic, takes the shot. He's weak on his right foot though. Cannot cover it up. Ball out to Hesse. But once again, Monadi doing a good job at converting that ball. The perseverance of Kyle Walker in that case really covers up the ball well. And Didier Drogba comes on with Sadio Mane. And this is a big change, I feel. Drogba to come in. On the other side, it's Kane and Deulofeu coming in for Mirallas and Morata. Morata really looked tired there. But Didier Drogba, he's a big game player. How will he impact this game? Well, here's Harry Kane looking to make his early first touch. Cannot do it really. Here's Tevez running. Oh, tries a really speculative effort there. Well, one for the picture books if that had gone in. But Pericek is too good a goalkeeper to miss that. Cech takes it long, looking for Lukaku. Lukaku cannot get it in control. Harry Kane, perseverance, brilliant work by Harry Kane. Finds Azpilicueta and runs down the right. And here's Kane. Looking for Matic. Matic here. Goes on. Once again, it's that weak right foot. But Matic has been driving through the middle and finding himself in attacking positions. I'm really impressed by the work Nemanja Matic has put into this game. Here's Matic once again. And he's once again found the ball on his feet. Finds Tevez. Looking for Tevez. Tevez tries to go down the channels. He's been covering up for the role Hulk opened up. Here's Matic behind Victor Valdez, excuse me. Sadio Mane with the ball now. Looking for Carlos Tevez. Finds Tevez. Tevez looks for Drogba. Drogba's got good physique, but has he got the legs at this age to drive through that defense? Maybe not, but he holds up the ball brilliantly. And finds Tevez. Tevez with the ball. Looks for Sadio Mane, but is that... Well, the referee here has a big decision to make. And... it's a free kick, so, well, hearts and mouth moment for there. And here's Kyle Walker covering up the defense. Hesse to take this free kick, but they've decided to go with Tevez instead. Tevez has got a good ball in him. Tevez drives, brilliant kick, and Cech saves. Here's Tito to take the corner. Cannot cross the first one. That's a poor corner kick. You know, you gotta clear the first guy. If you're taking a kick at this level of football, you gotta clear the first guy. I'm sorry, son, but you have to. You have to. You should. You must. You need to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I do not think that's a foul. I really don't think that's a foul. You know, Lukaku's got every right to go after that ball, and he's barely touched him, and he goes down too easy. Oh, once again... Excuse me, ref. Excuse me. You cannot keep doing that. Oh, and here's Mane. Mane finds himself in space. Could he have passed it to Drogba there? Drogba was right in front of goal and had a great chance. Well, I'd probably say that in the end, this game's been served fairly, and maybe Monadi would be content saving this game to a draw now. Because they're down one man and they're playing away from home, and maybe a point serves them better than it does CSS. But Monadi keep continuing to drive the ball forward.
And this is a good run for Matic. I think for me, Nemanja Matic has been the man of the match. And here he is again and tries to find the guy. And Lukaku in the middle. Still Lukaku. Lukaku hits the bar. Is that a handball? Lukaku still. And Lukaku in the end of this game. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? I cannot believe that. For all the pressure they put all day, they could not score. They did not score. They would not score. But Romelu Lukaku, take a bow, son. Take a bow. He has done it right at the end. Right in the last moments of this game. And now, Monadi have a lead. A winning lead, I'd say. And Harry Kane drives through the defense. And Harry Kane goes through. And they have two in the last 2 minutes. And Harry Kane justifies coming off the bench once again. All season long, Harry Kane has done it for Monadi. And Harry Kane has done it again. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. He goes through 1, he goes through 2, he goes through 5, and at the end, I could not remember how many he went through. What a finish for Monadi FC. They came here, they were down to 10 men, but the way they dominated and never lost spirit. Petr Cech had a big part to play in the game. He saved his share of goals. But really, they gotta be proud, and the managers gotta be proud for making those changes. Bringing on Harry Kane, persevering with Lukaku, and Carlos Tevez of CSS will not be happy with the way they played. But thank you for joining us today. It has been an extremely enjoyable game. Now I'd send you back to the studio. Back to you, Robbie. We are thrilled. Good night, folks.